now we're going to transition from Halo 2 into hammock pose. And what we're going to do is we're going to bend our knees and we're going to lift our pelvis up and we're going to position that third block so that the top of the block lines up with that crease between your hip and your thigh. And then we want to lower our head block because we want all three blocks to be at the same height. And then if you want to, you can keep your knees bent. If you need some support under your knees or thighs, you can extend them. You can put a bolster under your thighs. And if not, you should be able to feel some lengthening here. We're decompressing the spine, and we have all three pressure points at the same height. So let's take 3 breaths here. When you're ready, after your 3rd breath, we're going to inhale our arms up to the ceiling, palms face each other. And we're just going to come into halo. So we're going to bend our elbows and come into halo on the side. Just allow your arms to drift back and rest on your forehead or beyond if that feels comfortable for you. We'll take 2 breaths. And when you're ready, on your next inhale, we're going to release the arms, allow them to float to the ceiling, palms face each other. And we're going to come into halo on the other side. So with the opposite arm on top, exactly, we're going to come into halo on this side, allow the arms to drift back. And let's take 2 breaths here. When you're ready, after your 2nd breath, we're going to bend our knees and we're going to roll off of our blocks. We're going to roll to one side, reach behind us and remove our blocks. Yes, the pelvic block first is fine. And we want to stay as low to the ground as possible. So we're going to roll to one side and remove the block behind our head and our shoulders. And then we're going to come into the Vitruvian pose. So just laying flat, extending the legs. We're going to take 3 breaths here. We're going to refocus on our breath. Notice if we feel different than we did before class. Just notice if one side of the body feels different than the other. We'll take 3 more breaths here. And after your 3rd breath, we're going to bend the knees, lift the pelvis up, and place our block under the pelvis with the top of the block aligning with our crease between the hip and the thigh. And then you can keep your legs bent or you can extend them straight. Okay, let's take 2 breaths here.